let's we'll get started here today. I just wanted to welcome everyone that can come in attendance for our outstanding student recognition ceremony. I'm Dr. Eric Ingmeyer, the Vice President for Student Services, and we're just excited that we can spend a little time today in celebrating our outstanding students that we have in the classroom and their academic endeavors and just all the amounts of work that they've put into that. So we want to celebrate just our students today. And we're also going to celebrate just a lot of their student involvement in different groups that they're a part of. All of it really gearing around just their academics. And, we know they spend a lot of time in the classroom, but also a lot of time outside the classroom. We know they put a lot of time and dedication into being the best students possible. So we're going to celebrate that today. I'm just going to do a little housekeeping things here. So as we go through this ceremony, there's going to be your name, if it's called. You'll see kind of here in the program as we go down. We're just going to go down, starting with Art. If your name is called, please come up onto stage. You're going to come over here to my right, your left. You'll come up the stairs there. Everyone within the first section of the outstanding students by academic area, you're going to receive just a little cup with some candy in it, just as a little kind of token of appreciation for your outstanding work in the classroom, as well as receive a certificate. So the presenter, which will be different presenters, you'll receive a certificate from them. And if you could just stand over here until we kind of call every student in that category. And then we will, from there, we're also going to recognize, there's a committee that met the last few months going through just really working for this event to happen. And there was a committee that kind of went through all the nominations. So about in the middle of March, I sent an email to all of our faculty saying, hey, would you nominate outstanding students that you have in your class? Now, this doesn't mean this doesn't have to be your 4.0 student that's got perfect on everything. This is really about the students that you really appreciate having in class because of what maybe their insight that they provide in the classroom. It could be you recognize the hard work that they've had, maybe going through some challenges, and they've had to maybe overcome some obstacles, and you're just like, I just want to recognize the student and make sure that other people see the work that they've kind of put into the class. And so they were sending in nominations, and then our nominating, or the nominations committee that overlooks those, then selected out of each category kind of an excellence award winner, right? And basically it just means is we felt like this student kind of stood out from the group. That's all that means, but it really is just a chance for us to recognize everyone and their contributions they've had into the classroom and their work that they've had. So those on the committee, I just want to recognize Bridget Bruna, Shane Clapper, we have Ron Adams, we had Zachariah Harris, Kim Bechtel. They were a part of the committee, as well as Ashton Beach back here. Were a part of that committee and reviewed the nominations as they came in. So with that, once you have your pictures taken, and then you'll go and have a seat, and we'll just kind of go to the next category. All right, and then we'll go from there. And then PTK is going to be recognized, and then we're going to also recognize other students and their involvement here at Highland that we want really feel like is important, that really contributed to our student body. But I want to start off today telling a story. It's a story that happened a few hundred years ago, and there was a king of a really great far land, far away. There was a king, and he loved to have the biggest and best castles possible. So he had a builder that was excellent. This builder just he could build just the greatest structures that anybody had ever seen. Right? He built all these castles for this king over many years, and as the builder was kind of getting to kind of retirement age, I think back then they still kind of retired at some point. He'd get into kind of where he's ready to kind of take a break because he had put so much time into these castles, and so he went to the king and said, "King, I'm ready to retire. I'm ready to be done. Is there a way that I can just kind of hang it up and just go be with my family and kind of move on with life? And the king said, you know what? You do such a great work for me. I want you to build me one more castle. So the builder, of course, being kind of the great person he was like, I guess I'll do that. Yes, for the king, I will build another castle. But inside he's kind of thinking like, I don't have the time or the energy. I'm just done, right? I'm just kind of ready to be over it. So the builder did what the king wished and starts building this castle. And you got to remember, as a builder, if you are very talented as this builder was, he would always find the best stones and they had, the best stones that they had in their land and the best wood. And all of a sudden, instead of going to the middle of the forest to get the best trees that were possible to cut down, he started kind of cutting corners and pick some trees out kind of closer to the beach and the sand. And he started, instead of, getting a really nice stones, he kind of found some other stones. But, he's thinking, the king won't know that this is a little bit different. It's okay. And started just taking some little cut corners that he knew that as a builder, the king wasn't going to recognize that it was any different, right? But it kind of saved him some time. And so a few years pass and he finishes this castle, right? And it looks beautiful and it was great. And they have the big ceremony and the king's there. And as the builder kind of finishes and kind of gives kind of that, like the keys to the king, like, hey, it's yours now. And he's ready to kind of go out into the sunset. The king looks at him and puts his arm around him and says, hey, this is for you. I want you to have this. And, it's kind of that, at that point you think, what's the builder thinking? And I think it's a great kind of metaphor for your education, right? You can cut corners and you can do all these things that you want, and no one's really going to know except you, right? And so I really challenge you, and that's kind of why I enjoy, that story. I think it's good telling students that. But also, it's that idea that I know for our students that are here, you don't cut corners, right? You do the hard work and you put that time in, and you know that you're going to get out of it what you've put into it. And hopefully you're not like the builder there building the last castle for the king, not realizing that the whole time it was for them. And that's what your education is. It's for you, and it's for you down the road. And so hopefully you've put in that time in it. So as we go today, we're going to just celebrate here our students. And for our first category, we're going to have art and music. I think Bridget's going to be our first presenter here. So, yeah.
Okay, I think I found where I need to be. So I'm here to announce the names who got the Excellence Awards for Art and Music. Our first student will be Jasmine West. We also recognize Maria Fernandez. Maria is also our outstanding student for our art and music category. Let's see. Julieta has been a wonderful and enjoyable student to have in class. She is very inquisitive with each project and asks questions, especially for clarification. She is an international student and is here for soccer. Her soccer plans did not work out this year, but she does put in extra time into her classes and her projects. Her work exceeds project goals. Julietta has a friendly demeanor toward her classmates and can give an encouraging critique with their work. She gives me her full attention during the lecture parts of class and will ask questions during them as well. She is very curious on how to make her assignments and projects better. She has a natural talent with art, and she has shown improvement with each of her assignments. So thank you, Julietta. Jaden Spear. Next up is Derek Sherman. Noah Hill. Shelby Chip. Gunnar Smith. And Catherine Owens. Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Excellent. All right. I forgot to also mention we are live streaming this, so we welcome those that are on the channel right now, YouTube channel, watching the presentation. I know there's a few students that emailed me saying, hey, I won't be able to make it in person, but I'll be watching online. So welcome to them as well. Those that maybe aren't here, or maybe you're on watching it online, you'll be able to get your certificates. We'll make sure we get you your certificates as well. I'm going to do the business category for today. So as I say your name, please come forward. First one is Carson Adkins. All right. Kristen Biltop. Grace Oots. Drew Thompson. No one in business here. Justin Powell. Riggs Martin. Juan Edwards. Sean Goings. Colton McMullen. And Kyla Reel. Dylan Graw.
Baseball.
Christy Dunmeyer. Osoroba Uhoba. Ramirio Perez. Jafora Hill. Bryson Weidmer. Matthew Murray. Samuel Trainham. Dakota Hogan. Dwelly Sherlin. Cleon Cooper. Emma Kriesel. Rain Burkhalter. Aaron Quillen. Matthew Poole. Joshua Owens. Bella Kistler. Maximus Hawks. Samuel Drinkard. Elizabeth Easterday. Kaylee Guthrie. Nathan Suber. Michael Horrell. Jody Coffey. Tyler Davis. Malik Franklin. Brooks Redden. Carson Adkins. So for this category, our Excellence Award winner was Bryson Whitmer. Bryson, come here. So here's what the faculty member said. It said, I rarely see a student consistently put so much of himself into his work. He's extremely thoughtful in class discussion and is willing to help others. Quality of work and creativity shows up in every assignment. All right, thank you. All right, next we'll have history and government.
I was supposed to be told that the track coach just said that you're supposed to return them if you're in track. No, not really. You're supposed to laugh. Thank you. All right, anyway, you know who you are. Speaking of track, Romario Taylor. Luke Clary. Ellie Stimber. Bryson Whiteman. Matthew Murray. And finally, Ryland. Ryland was also, and it could have been any of these guys, but Ryland was the one that ended up with the academic excellence, and so many of you that I've had in here could have as well. So anyway, congratulations. Really quick on Ryland, and if there's a misspelling in here, it's probably the guy who wrote it, which is me. I have had Ryland in both fall and spring semesters, and U.S. History 1, 2, also have him in government. He knows a lot about history. He wants to be a history teacher. So not only does he do well in tests, also takes an active role in class discussion. Usually, if I'm wanting something answered, he generally knows it, but a lot of these guys do. He is dependable and not only wants to come to class, but generally, unless you're really tired, wants to be here. So anyway, here's your history.
All right, we'll go on to human services and education. first is Cynthia Law. Ramiro Perez. Meg McCallum. Javon Roach. Michael Lackey. So out of this category, selected as the Excellence Award winner was Cynthia Law. So here's what her instructor said. It says, Cynthia is very organized and keeps a lot of tables spinning at once. She was praised openly for her assistance throughout her ED 101 and ED 102 courses. Through the last two semesters, Cynthia has stepped up to be the education club president and has done a remarkable job. She communicates effectively and is remarkably dependable, even when it appears she's not being supported by her peers in the club. She will carry through with the obligations and responsibilities for her peers to have opportunities as well for herself. Cynthia is a great leader, does an outstanding job presenting in meetings, as well as a terrific role model to the students she is observing during her ED 101 and ED 102 courses. Here's your group. Our next category is math. First one is Jasmine James. Second one, Wadi Ramos. Kyle McConchie. Aiden Wood. Madison Bowen. Shakora Hill. Jody Coffey. Emma Creasel. Amari Hamilton. Brianna Maldonado. So our Excellence Award winner for this category is Amari Hamilton. So here's what her instructor said about Amari. He said, mathematics is intuitive to Amari. I appreciate Amari's initiative in the classroom and to keep the classroom discussion moving. Amari finished the in-class work quickly and would help the other students in the classroom. After observing Amari with the other students, I told Amari that being an educator would be an excellent career path. All right, now we'll move on to science. On Adams.
well, good afternoon. I'm here to present the Science Awards. First up is Gunnar Ford. Next, Thomas Coyle. Kylo Deal. Ashton McCullough. Matthew T. Colin Johnson. Courtney Davis. Clayton Cooper. There are two here for Clan, one for biology and one for my physical science course. Claire Geiger. Dakota White. Derek Shire. Lena Viserius. Kelly Mercer. William Kessinger Noel. And the Excellence Award for Science goes to Dakota Wiseman. And here's what her instructor had to say about her, which, by the way, was me. People who know Dakota already understand that she is an exceptional student. But in my physics course, Dakota stood out among a group of excellent students who were among the best I've ever had. Dakota deftly applied the math and critical thinking she learned from other courses to solve complex analytical problems that involve steps and insights from course lecture. Most important, Dakota was always striving to do better. Whether it was reviewing an exam or analyzing the results of an experiment, Dakota was always critiquing the preparedness for the steps in her procedure. For these reasons, I nominated Dakota for this.
All right, thank you. Now we'll have Hannah Davis will be here to present for PTK.
Hello. Phi Theta Kappa is the International Honor Society serving two-year colleges. Membership is extended to students who have completed 12 credit hours with a GPA of 3.5 or higher. Once they join, members plan to participate in activities that are based on one or more of the Phi Theta Kappa hallmarks: scholarship, leadership, fellowship, and service. There are many benefits to membership in Phi Theta Kappa, including multiple opportunities to grow leadership skills, participate in self-paced professional development courses, fee assistance and waivers for different types of test prep and professional exams, a notation on your transcript, special regalia for graduation, and the ability to apply for millions of dollars in scholarships. If you'll be returning next year, we strongly encourage you to reach out and talk to one of our current members or advisors to become more involved. While you can accept your PTK invitation right up to graduation, all transfer scholarships are open only to members and are due in the fall semester. The sooner you accept your invitation, the sooner you can begin building a competitive scholarship application packet. We would like to recognize the current members of the Alpha Zeta Gamma chapter of Phi Theta Kappa. We are going to begin with our current president, Rain Burkhalter. In addition to being our president, Rain has recently been elected as the vice president of communications for the Heartland region. Sophia Abdallah, Kristen Biltoft, Madison Bowen, Mariah Brocksterman, Faith Collins, Cleon Cooper, Elizabeth Easterday, Kaiwan Edwards, Maria Julieta Fernandez, Gunnar Ford. Gunnar is our social media manager this year. Cole Franken. Sean Goings. Haley Hetrick. Josephina Huff. Emma Kriesel. Allison Kukos. Dakota Kurtz. Michael Lackey. Garnisha Love. Brianna Maldonado. Meg McCallum. Colton McMullen. Ramiro Perez. Sam Tile. Aaron Quillen. Kyla Reel. McKenna Rhodes. Cassidy Robertson. Cassidy is the current treasurer for the Alpha Zeta Gamma chapter. Derek Shireman. In addition to being a member, Derek Sharman was also named to the All Kansas Academic Team this year. Ellie Stemper. Grace Utz. And Dakota Wiseman. Dakota is currently our recording secretary. And last but not least, Lena Basarios, our current vice president. Congratulations to everyone on this stage. You've definitely earned the right to be up here. We look forward to having some of our returning students join us with Phi Theta Kappa next semester. Congratulations, everyone.
All right, next we're going to recognize some students for their involvement on our campus. There's a lot of things that we do here at Highland, and a lot of it would not be possible without our students' help. And so we're going to have kind of one of our categories here with student Scotty Ambassadors.
Hi, hello. I'm Taylor Merritt. I'm the Director of Admissions here at HCC. And I am here to present the Scotty Ambassadors for the Outstanding Student Award. So, could the following students please come forward? Josephina Huff, Jocelyn Williams, Celeste Smith, Casey Johnson, Rain Burkhalter, Alexis O'Farrell, Dakota Wiseman, Cassidy Robertson, and Dylan Stokes. The Scotty Ambassadors go through an application and interview process to be selected, and they're selected based on their involvement on campus, their academic abilities. That's how they're selected. But they play a vital role in helping the admissions office recruit new students to HCC. So their duties include giving tours during campus visits and helping at events such as sophomore day and senior visit day. Jill and I are so grateful for the time and effort you all put in to make our visit such a success. Thank you for being outstanding students, and congratulations.
My name's Kim Beckfield, and I'm the Transfer Advisor with Student Support Services. I think I'll start off by having everyone in Student Support Services stand. Our program is a grant-funded program that serves first-generation college students by helping to meet graduation and transfer goals. I want to thank everyone for a great year. And now we'd like to take some time to recognize a few of our outstanding achievements. So if I can have Sam Pyle come forward. Sam is receiving the Innovative Award for all of his hard work to engage student involvement on campus. Thank you, Sam. We have Devin Ross. For improving access to the rich history of HCC. We appreciate his work in developing a podcast as well as updating HCC Wikipedia pages to give historical knowledge of our campus. And now for our greatest gains, this goes to Christopher McGee for using SSS resources to have a successful semester and making positive changes. And now we have the Spirit Award. This goes to Jasper Bradley. This goes to Jasper for showing his love and enthusiasm for HCC by attending events and activities regularly. Thanks, Jasper. And now we have Rookie of the Year. This goes to Oz. Can we come over to Oz? This award is for the first-year freshman who has shown growth, whether academic or social, throughout their first year of college. Thanks, Oz. And then our last award is for Top Recruiter. This student goes out of her way to bring new students to our program, advocates for existing students, and encourages others to get more involved in campus activities. This award goes to Hannah Scott. And thanks to all of our SSS members.
Hi, I'm Christy Sumter. I am the Director of Advising, and also here is Alex. He is our SSS tutor coordinator. So our tutors are a vital part of HCC and helping our students succeed in their classes, and so we want to make sure that they feel appreciated. So first we have Cassidy Robertson. Faith Collins, Lena Vasarius, Gunnar Fort, Rain Burkhalter, Aaron Quillen, Allison Kukowski, Dakota Wiseman, Elizabeth Easterday, Samuel Drinkard, Samuel Pyle, Gabby Coffey, Adonis Coyle, and Spencer Timmons. Thank you, tutors, for all the work that you do for our students here at HCC.
All right, as we finish up our ceremony, I'd like to just recognize our student workers. So if you're a student here that's either on a student or work study, or if you are, no, I'm forgetting this thing. Arrangement, there we go. Student arrangement, if you get paid by our college, why don't you stand for a second? We're gonna recognize you as one of our student workers. Thank you. We appreciate your work with us. So as we finish up, I just want to thank everybody for coming and supporting our students. We have some family members here as well as our faculty and staff, and really do appreciate the support that you give to our students. It could be in the classroom, outside of the classroom. I know it does make a difference, and the students are appreciative of that. Sometimes they might not feel that way, but I know that they are deep down. So as we conclude at the end here, I just remind you, we do have some food outside the doors here, right out in the lobby. So please help yourself. So students and everyone else, please take, there's probably gonna be plenty of food. So please help yourself to that, and just kind of as we continue the celebration of our students. And then remind our students, starting next week, we have a really cool kind of finals countdown. So we're gonna count down to our finals week. And so there's activities each day, so please be looking at your email as well as on the socials out there that we'll have some information. Each day there'll be something different that we're doing. So please check it out. All right, thank you for everybody. We'll see you later. Oh, photos. Whoa. Hey, yearbook photos. If you students, if you've not gotten your photo taken for the yearbook, it's right outside in the Yost Gallery.